into a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kirkstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking downfield. It's Russell. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. But this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Boy, that slant is so dangerous for a defense to try to slow down. Great job of rallying to limit its yardage after the catch.
Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They're going to run it here. Breaks into open space. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Back to pass. It's Smith. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
He'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Notre Dame looking to convert on 4th down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first? A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the excellent return is negated by that illegal block in the back, and the offense will be backed up here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake on 1st down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And now the handoff. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
That back just had nowhere to go. You've got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
To the air, it's Russell. Close to the tight end. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off. So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. The ball is picked off. He could go. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception in the very first play of the last possession. Past the 30. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Fighting off the defender. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere after a loss of the ball. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Back to throw. It's Smith. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Coaches made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. And the ball is incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Defense is coming after him. He's looking to scramble. He's got a first down and more. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? And the back now goes in motion. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, testing the middle. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. Touchdown, tie. The defense produces 6 points.
Great job here by the Packers, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Breaks free. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And here's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Scanning the field. It's Smith. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They're going to run it. Finds room at the 30. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. A little first down trickery doesn't work that time. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, the screen just never seemed to have a chance there, and the quarterback ultimately pays a hefty price. This might be one you may want to practice more during the week before you want to pull it out during a game.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Movement here from the tight end. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Short connection to the tight end here. Pointing toward the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Roche. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking for some space. It's Hill. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And then first down, they go right back to him. Has the first down and more. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. First down here for this offense. Powering through. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's second down here. Dropping back. It's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in expecting the pass and blew up the play.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Irish. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Roche. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Looking to scramble. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Russell. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. QB bootlegs here. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The offense with some pre-snap motion. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Finds an open target on the left side. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they stop him short of the goal line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same.
Breaks a tackle into the clear. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Way too much speed on that play.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so the touchback will start at the 25. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They try to run it with the option. Fights off a defender. Pitch play to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. It's Russell. He fires downfield. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
It's a run to the left. He's got the first and still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown. I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That ball snagged for a completion. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Still no answer for this offense.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 17, set to kick it off.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Play action here on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Motion now from the tight end. Bootleg looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass caught on a comeback route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Pop over the middle. It's Singleton. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Meadows. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Tight end goes in motion. Looking to throw yet again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. The third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Offense facing second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Wide open downfield. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Irish.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
49, Alabama, 14.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. The pass rush closing in. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught over the middle. It's Meadows. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. It's an out route, the catch made, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Throwing off play action. Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Lets it fly to the wideout. And is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. Past the 20. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Point after, knocked right through.
That makes the score. Notre Dame 56, Alabama.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kick off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started.
Here we go, here we go.
Dropping back, it's Smith. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Irish.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks through the PAT.
That makes the score. Notre Dame 63, Alabama 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. It's a toss to the left side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. The pocket breaking down. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He's running out of time here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Looking downfield, it's Smith. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Look out, he's in the clear. The 30. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Pressure is coming. This play is blown up. The defense all over him. The Wildcat look backfires that time. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up. They moved the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Took contact on the throw. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He could go. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.